Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Sorry for the glare in my glasses, but my eyes have been very tired, so I thought I would throw them on. Sorry. I'm going to be updating Partners in Cream for May 10th. Oh my gosh, May 10th. Also, proud mama here, but I now have an 8-year-old. I cannot believe it. Holy smokes. My kid is growing so fast. I wanted to do a quick update for Partners in Cream on the items that I have used kind of through already a little bit of the uses. Also some potentials for things that will be finished this month and stuff. So I'm filming a little bit early, which is why I'm saying that. But anyways, okay, so the first item I have is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now, I am filming early. This one will be done by the time the actual posting date comes. But part of me is like, because there's still like 3 uses in there. I mean, I'm going to be wearing makeup every single day. I know I'm going to get this done before the 10th. So that part of me is like, bring another item in for this. But I already have another primer I'm going to be working on in 50 Shades of Black. So I don't know if I want to bring in another primer, and I don't know what other cream item I would bring in. So I'm just going to hang on to this one for now. But you'll see this in my monthly empties in the month of May. So this one will be done very soon. Couple days. Next item is the LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. And it looks like this. And I am down to here now. You can see where I've made that really weird looking line. I'm really doing well on this. I think this will be done probably in the next month, probably maybe 2, because yeah, it's just there'll be a little bit extra unless I can really like hunker down and get this done. But I also have, again, 5 extra days, so I may use this a lot in the next 5 days, and I may be able to get this done for the next month. So that's a goal, is to get this done by the next monthly update. So June 10th's update, I want to get this done for. Then I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and this one I can't verify like where I'm at because of course it's not a see-through container. However, there's a lot in here. I have really only been using the LYS one, and I really like that one, but I also really like this one. So I mean, I'm going to use this one once the LYS one is done, and I'm pretty sure I could have this done by the end of the year. I'm like really, really sure I could have this done by the end of the year. So that would be nice to have 2 setting sprays out of my collection this year. The next one is the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer in the shade N4, and it looks like this. And recently, like in the winter months, it had been giving me a little bit of an aggravated feeling, almost like sensitive to my skin, but lately it has not been doing that, so that makes me really happy. However, I'm finding that this is drying out a lot, and you can see like there's some windowing and stuff in here, so I am making good progress, but you can't see any of it. However, this is going to go back into my collection because I have reached my 20 uses on this now. So that one will go back into my collection. And then the next one I have is a Tower 28 Serum Concealer, which is one of my very favorites in my entire collection. And this one also reached the 20 uses, and I absolutely love this. And you can also see when I make windowing in here. I don't know if you can really see that when I have the lettering, but you can really see it's probably still pretty full. But I can definitely see windowing when I scrape the sides and it stays. So the product isn't filling back up past those points. So it's getting good use, and I want to complete this because I absolutely love it and I would like to repurchase. I'd also like to purchase a summer shade in this, but I also have lots of concealer I just need to use up for now. But that one is also going back into my collection. So that's 2 that are rolling out of this project, and also including this one will be 3. So I have to pull in so far 3 items. Next is the Auric Glow Lust in Selenite, which is fabulous. I have this on today. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. It gives you a really nice glow, especially if you don't set your skin with a setting powder. If you set it like I do, you can't really see much of that glow. It does kind of peek through, but it's beautiful on its own. It's absolutely stunning. So if you have very, very, very dry skin, then I would recommend trying this without using a setting powder on top, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm making good progress. I think I'm about down to here. So I'm doing really well. But I have put a goal of 20 uses on this like I did the other two, and I've only used it 13 times so far, so this will still remain in the project. Next is the Tower 28 Cream Blush in the shade Beach Please Dream Hour. So Beach Please is like the product line, and then Dream Hour is the name of the color. And I do have a little bit topped over my blush today. My blush was very, very like red, like a, I don't know how to put this, like a magenta red. And I needed to lift it up and put a little bit of a blue into it, so I barely topped any on the little apple areas of my cheeks. And it's really beautiful. I love it. I just have one more use, so this will also be a rollout because I'm going to wear it tomorrow. So this one will also be a rollout. So that's 4 items that will be rolling out by the 10th. And then last but not least, I have the Kohl Beauty Liquid Foundation in the shade Ivory C2. And this one I have only used 7 times, so that one will stay in. Now I'm bringing in 3. I'm going to bring in the LYS Triple Fix Concealer in the shade MN1. And I'm going to bring that in for 10 uses. I'm bringing in the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer in 2N, and I'm going to bring this in for 20 uses. Do I want to bring 20? I'll do 20 on this one. And I'm also bringing in this Alley Oop blush and also the highlight. So I'm going to use both of these items to completion in this project. So these two will stay in probably for a very long time, but I'm going to use them as combining them together, but I have to wait until I'm finished my other cream compact that I'm using in my Pantaloons face palettes for the year. So this one and this one, this was gifted to me from Deb B, by the way. I finished the bronzer a long time ago. It was fabulous. I wish it was all bronzers. They're really nice. So I will try and finish those two by using them and combine to make a shimmery blush. And I'm also going to use this with the other cream blushes that I have from Ilia that I'm trying to pan as well this year. So that's a lot of blush to try and pan, especially cream. So this one will be to completion. I still have one more item to pick, but I'm not sure what item I want to pick. So I'll figure that out and I'll show you guys in the next update because I really have no clue what I want to bring in right now. So I'm just going to leave it open. But also I have extra items. You're only supposed to choose between 3 and 6, and I have like 8 items in here. So I think I'm okay if I only bring in the 3. But that's everything. I hope you guys really enjoyed this update. Please check out Emily from Emily and... Oh, no, not Emily. Oh, my gosh. Steph Lyons and Delyn. This is Partners in Cream. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other one. Steph Lyons and Delyn from Outward Processing, and it runs from January 10th to December 10th of 2025. And there are monthly updates, quarterly refreshes, and choose between 3 to 6 items. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!